Well, good morning here. Good afternoon to you. And Claire is on the podcast and on the interview. Thanks for making the time this evening.
Hello, thanks to you.
Well, we know you from Nine Skies. We've played you quite a bit on ROCKFILE Radio, but you're also the CEO of Bad Dog Promotions, and you have a new project. So you've had a lot of things go on in your life the last few years. Let's first talk about this new project. Why Frantic?
Well, as you said, I have Nine Skies, and a lot of people know me and Alex mostly for this band. And obviously, when Eric, my husband, passed away, we made the last album of Nine Skies was a kind of tribute, which is really nice, and I love this album. But I think I needed to express things a bit more in a personal way, and I had a few composition and personal stuff. So I was just like, it did not make sense to mix Nine Skies with that. So I just said, okay, I don't want to call that with my name, or obviously because that's a personal project, but that's still a band, because I wouldn't have been able to do anything without my mate. Right. And as usual, when you're looking for a name for a band, you're not looking you've got a lot of ideas, but you're not looking very far. So I think that was just the best word to describe the state I was at the moment. Maybe not the music, but so it came in life. It took life like that.
Well, that's great. Why is there a 1 instead of an I? Is that a 1?
Yeah, it's the 1, and it's not. I've been asked if it was like a joke or something. I don't know at all. That's just because I've noticed there was a band already called Frantic. I'm not sure they still exist, but I didn't want to take the risk, so we just put a 1. It's still Frantic, but we just put a 1 to have two bands with the same. Like
Frost, a little asterisk, something to make it different.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful album. Congratulations. You could tell there is a lot of emotion in this album.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Well, we're already playing the first track, and we're about to get to another one. And I saw this morning, are you already working on a second release?
I am.
You posted this morning that it was the first session.
Actually, today I had the first session with Alex, remotely, obviously, because now I'm in England, so I might come to his studio in France to record the vocals when things will be more ready. But I've started to work on a few other things like a few months ago already. So we're taking the time, but yeah, the second one is coming.
I think as an artist, you have to get things out when it comes. It's not like a schedule. Some bands have these release schedules where we do an album, we do a tour, we take some time off, we do an album, we do, I think sometimes you just have creative things that have to get out, right?
Yeah, and actually that's quite weird, or maybe that's just me. I don't know if it's the same for other people, but sometimes you try to get the inspiration, something, and you try. The more you try, and the harder you try, and nothing comes. And you just say, okay, I stop, and sometimes you don't look at anything and everything is coming, and in 3 days you have a lot of stuff. And so, yeah.
Now, for people that don't know, you run a promotions company that promotes some of the most beautiful music and some of the most interesting music in the world, Bad Dog Promotions. How did you start that, and how's that going?
Oh, I started that actually because I was doing the PR for Nine Skies, because obviously we didn't have a lot of money to hire a PR and things like that. And that's almost 10 years, I think. Now I don't know that we have the band. I really enjoyed doing that, and then I made contacts with mostly in the prog, field. And well, it's a personal matter, but it happened that I was teaching French as a foreign language in UK. I had a stroke. So I had to stop teaching. And anyway, I think that wasn't really my thing anyway, but I had to stop teaching. And after a few months, I was unable to do anything, or to work. I was like, I need to do something at home. And so we would just have the idea, you like to do that. You could do that from home, just give it a try. But I wasn't sure of what it would happened. And I think that year is in November. It's the 4th birthday already for 3 years now. And it's going well, so I'm quite happy.
Yeah. Well, you've introduced me to a lot of music, and I'm sure a lot of other people too. That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have great artists, who trust me and great support like you and great radio and magazines. So that's cool.
By the way, it's Aloha Friday. I don't normally wear Hawaiian shirts in Alaska, but on Fridays we do Aloha Friday because most people vacation in Hawaii. So that is my dress today. I hope you don't mind.
No.
And you have a guest in the studio there.
Oh, close to me, you mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have the CEO. He's here.
Say hi. Aww.
He's always checking, that I'm working well.
Like when you're playing music, he's nearby?
Yeah, he's got his little Beetlejuice.
Hey, we love Beetlejuice too.
Have you seen the new one?
Yes, I liked it very much.
Yeah, me too.
It was another journey into that world, and I'll go into Tim Burton's world, Beetlejuice world anytime.
That's it.
Well, what are plans for you? Because I'm sure you have more than this going on. You're already working on a second Frantic project.
Mm-hmm. So I'm really focusing on the studio at the moment. So the new Frantic, well, we'll just start, but hopefully, I will be able to have quite a lot in a few months. Nine Skies, we don't say a lot at the moment, but we might have something quite surprise coming. But yeah, not before 2025, not before next year. So that's mostly the thing I'm focusing on obviously my PR agency, because that's my day job now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of time. I'm not really looking. Well, that's not that we don't want to tour. I tried so hard, but it is at the moment with bands, and obviously we are half of the band. Like for Frantic, as Night Sky, we are half in the UK, half in France, which makes things quite difficult to at least pay the travel and the accommodation. So I don't know. We're really willing to play, of course. If we have an opportunity, we will do. Sometimes today I had a discussion with for Frantic for maybe something next year. So yeah, if it comes, that would be great. But I'm really focusing on I'm really focused more on the studio so far, and if it comes, it comes. For touring. Yeah.
For your PR firm, do you have any bands in the pipeline you can give us a hint about that are coming? Or music?
Upcoming, this year I had a lot of prog, great release prog, like HFMC, the singer vocalist from Working.
Love them.
The album is awesome. Yeah, I had the chance to do the Christopher Gidenlow,
which was a really good piece of work.
Yeah, I've got a lot of great band. I have Nick Fletcher, the guitarist of John Hackett Bands, who released his new album as well now. Mm-hmm. I've got a lot of bands. I should mention all them, but that's.
Well, we'll put a link to your website and your bands below this video, so everybody can check that out. So you've moved to England? I mean.
Oh, I live in England for 6 or 7 years now.
Oh, okay.
But I moved for proper house, and that's because obviously I had a few changes in my life for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I moved a lot. I had to go back to France for a few months, and then go back in England. And I don't know where you are, but in England that's really hard when you have a pet to rent something, and prices are quite high depending where you are. So that's mostly, room share and things like that, or small flat. And so no, I'm finally I'm settled in a nice house, almost.
It seems like everybody in Alaska has dogs, but finding a place that will take dogs is another thing, but I have 2 little ones and I found a place. So life is good.
That's good. Now that's a real paradox here, because I think England is a really great country for dogs, and, much better than France in so many points. Mm-hmm. But just to rent a flat or an accommodation is such a nightmare. So I don't know.
Well, glad you found a place and have some mood lighting going on already. And you already have some mood lighting going on in the new place, so. Well,
the essential is here, the living room, the screen.
Well, Anne, it was so nice catching up with you, and I really love the Frantic album. What's next from that album? Are you going to release another song?
For the next Frantic?
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously, that's just the start, so I have an idea of where I want to go in terms of music, sound. That will stay this kind of identity, but maybe a bit more, I don't know, maybe a bit more, that sounds a bit selfish to say that, maybe a bit more like Porcupine or Pineapple Thief, or, more easy or arena, melodic stuff. No, not really technical prog. If I can do that, because Nine Skies obviously is more like in the hard prog side.
More traditional.
yes, really more prog and bit weird. But I'd like to go more on the melodic side of things. Maybe with a concept. I don't think that will be the following of the story, because the story of the first album is I think it's closed, it's done. There's no point going further. It's a bit earlier to tell about the concept or the story because I need the music first. But,
sure.
Yeah.
From the current album, are you going to release anything else off of it?
Pardon?
From the current album, are you going to release anything else off of it?
No, I released already a few singles. No, the album is out already, so...
Well, sometimes, especially in the U.S., they will continue to sometimes too much send us more singles and more promotion to continue the album, but you're already working on the second one, so.
Yeah, and you're right, because with Nine Skies we used to do a lot of special editions and with bonus track, and because we tend to have a lot of different version of the track, or to do just great acoustic version or thing like that. No, I haven't planned that for this one.
Well, I can't wait to hear it. Since I first discovered Nine Skies when we first put on that internet radio station 12 years ago, and you guys reached out and sent me your music, I've been a fan of everything you do, so please keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
And have a spectacular evening. Thanks for taking the time. Links for her projects and her PR firm are below, and really continued success, and let's do this again.
Thanks. And go on with all the support you do as well for the artists. That's amazing.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
And you.